I'm Alan Weiss, and this is The Writing on the Wall. Hi, I'm Alan Weiss, this is Writing on the Wall, and this is episode 77, Go Figure. Tell me something, how did talk shows or Saturday Night Live have guest stars and hosts whom I can't even recognize and never heard of? Go figure. Why is TV show that's clearly scripted called a reality show? I mean, you can see they're scripted. You can see that the take is set up, whether it's a bachelorette or a survivor or a surviving bachelorette. Why is that reality? Why are exotic cars reviewed by people who don't normally drive them? They're reviewed by people who are so overtaken with the experience that the valet parks it out in front of the hotel and people come over and remark on it and they're zooming past Mercedes on the highway. But shouldn't exotic cars be reviewed by people who drive them every day and can give you a much more realistic view in perspective? Go figure. Why do people, especially in New York, try to hail cabs that don't have the light on that say they're available? You can always tell an out-of-towner. They're standing there trying to hail a cab that has people in there. Why are you bothering? And if it's raining, don't bother at all. There are no cabs. It's a law. In an age of exaggerated political correctness, isn't gypsy cab an inappropriate phrase? Shouldn't it be Roma cab? Go figure. You know, I never expected in my life to be at the Ritz-Carlton in Naples, Florida, and see a guy next to me at the desk talking to the people behind the desk, and he had no shirt on. I've never expected to see this in my life in a Ritz-Carlton. I don't enjoy that in a Holiday Inn. But of course, Ritz-Carlton now is owned by Marriott. And when you have an inferior brand taking over a superior brand, that's what you often get. Here's my favorite though, a guy with a drink in his hand. Don't you love people who walk around with drinks in their hands in public? I mean, go figure. What's that trying to show? In Vegas, of course, everybody walks the streets with a drink in their hand. But a drink in your hand in the lobby of a luxury hotel? So this guy's at the desk and he's talking to the two women behind the desk. And the phrase, of course, the mantra in Ritz-Carlton is ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. And he's yakking it up. So I come over to get some change. He says, well, I better get out of your way. He says, see you later, sweeties. And they said goodbye. And I said, well, ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen and sweeties. And behind the desk they said, yeah, tell me about it. U.S. Air Flight 1988 on October 27th, Fort Myers to Charlotte. The flight attendant gets on the PA while we're at the gate and she says, take the earbuds out of your ears, shut off your electronic stuff, or we will not move. And she did that 3 times. We will not move. Where's the Gestapo when you need them? When did weather forecasters on TV shows begin to think they were hosting horror shows? My goodness, give me a break. Let me violate 27 political correctness rules here. But in a membership club, whether it's a hotel or an airline, private club, any kind of membership club, we have to pay to get in. I don't expect shrieking kids, screaming kids to be running around while their parents don't give a darn. I don't mind kids as such. They're unavoidable. But to let them run rampant and their parents do nothing, no thanks. And changing a baby, and please send your letters to Buddy Beagle, changing a baby on an airline seat or on a piece of furniture in a club is unhygienic and ought to result in you being thrown out. For goodness sakes, dogs don't do that, right?